Alright son, I think it's that Friday feeling. I want to sit back and have my cup of tea. Lovely jubbly. Yes, it's that Friday feeling. Oh, yes. Well, in the UK, in October 2023, I think it's about the 20th of October today, it's a wet one. Yes, it's coming up Halloween, and it's going to be a wet Halloween, but it doesn't matter, because I've got a plan. If it keeps raining, I've got me a boat. Alrighty then, yes, we have got the frontal cam and the overhead cam. Yes, we have. And there you see the hull of the boat. Yes, you do. And if you want to see the top of the boat, there you see the top of the boat. Now, I just thought I would give a little, I don't know, an update. I haven't really been filming all the bits and pieces I've done, mainly because it's been a bit here and there and everywhere. I suppose I could have set the camera up and just left it there, but I've come from indoors to the hangar, mainly because I was making too much mess. But hey, it's okay. Now, I did want to fly my planes today, but I've settled for a wood plane. Yes. Yes, I'll tell you what. Now, I haven't used a wood plane a lot in my life, believe it or not. This is the most therapeutic thing that I've known for a long, long time. And I'll show you in a minute. Now, this is not going to be a big, long video. It's not going to be fast. It's not going to be music. It's not going to be anything else, basically. It's just a catch-up video. As I say, the weather sort of stopped me from doing anything else. So it's like, okay, I've not got anything ready, as usual. I know I should batch film my videos so I get a video every week, but this is my journey. This is not sort of like, you know, it's not my life, as to say, or whatever. You know, this is my journey, and you're following my journey. Thank you very much for joining all the subscribers out there. I love each and every one of you, and the members, special guys and special girls. Thank you. Anyway, yes, so it's kind of following my journey, so yeah. So hopefully you'll get bits, or some people who's new to the hobby, whatever, get bits and pieces and say, well, I must remember not to do that because Chris did it. Yes. Right, so, boo-boo time. Yes. Let's go to the overhead cam. Right, so here we are. Here you see, I don't know if you can see that much. I'm going to just do, I'm not going to blow up the camera. I'll just do that in post-mix. But here you can see two sides. Now, here's a picture of me just, we're putting the sides on indoors before I started sanding. So it's all good fun. Now, it's not too bad. It's come up nice. It feels really nice. I've got more sanding to do, more filling to do. I'm not worried about all these gaps. Now, I did make a boo-boo. Now, these are called stringers, I think. And you put there's two of them. So if I show you here, can I show you here? It's going to be all basic because I'm talking in the boot. Yes. There you go. There's two all go around. Now, basically what I should have done, I should have put one on, then put the ply over the top, because it's not balsa, it's plywood, so yeah. Yes, I should have put that over the top, then put the other string on, so I didn't. So what I'm going to have to do now, most of it's just proud, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand all that down, or use my plane, and then I'll put a new string on there. So I've got a couple of bits of balsa wood the other day. I'm just going to put that on there, so then that will give that lip that it needs. So yeah, it's a good thing about it. I mean, if I did work for Portsmouth Harbour or Portsmouth Boat Builders, I would have probably got sacked on the first day. But yeah, you know, it's all good. Yeah, so here I have. I've put the other side on. Now it's fun trying to put this on. It really is. It's as I say, I've got some gaps, but no, you know, we don't worry about that. Now the worst thing is if you can see. I don't know if you can see on here, but you can't probably see, but it bows because inside here, there's nothing holding this on. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to get other bits of balsa, more bits of balsa. I'm going to need to get some more bits of, cut it down, stick it underneath, glue it, and then it'll all be glued to the stringers, and also this. It's okay because all this is going to be covered, but that'll be another video. But I did try to get this done so we could do the covering video, but it didn't happen. Too busy, you know how it is. So this is all stuck and ready for planing, which I absolutely love. Don't know why, I just do. I don't know why I love you, I just do. Yes, I'm here a week, thank you very much. Right, so I don't know if I'm going to get this on camera. I'll probably try. And it's like, you know, it's probably the worst video ever, watching someone playing, but it's just, you know, all I could cut this thing and say, Chris, why don't you cut that down with a saw and all that sort of stuff? No, I enjoy this. So, you know. Sounds like waves, don't you think? And this is all I did with the other side. And eventually you'll get a big surface. And like, you know, real lots of like hair, which I probably could do with really. I could probably do some of this really, couldn't I? And then, but where they're done on this side, you see, I've contoured to the boat. So there's just a bit there. It's overlapping. And then you end up going basically flat to the boat, which is what we want. And then we've got to start doing the front. But this is, as I say, this is just an update. So, as I do apologise on, you know, I know there's videos out there that people, especially my friend Cliff Harvey, you know, he does film bits and pieces of his build and then collates it all together. This is kind of what I wanted to do. But everything just, you know, time. It's time, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, I've probably got, what, another, I don't know, 10 years maybe before I can retire. So this is good. As I say, I want to try and get this boat out of the way because I do want to build an aeroplane. I've got some exciting news. This is a bit donkey wonky, isn't it? There we go. Exciting news, yes. Weird news, but exciting news coming at the end of October. Yes. I'm not going to tell you because otherwise it wouldn't be exciting, would it? But yeah, so hopefully October always rains anyway in the UK. I think it's been a long time since we've had a dry Halloween. It's always been wet. So, but November has sometimes been really nice. So, yeah, something special. But you can see this is. I know this is really calming. I mean, close your eyes. It's just one of them lovely noises, don't you think? I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Just yeah. There you go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to carry on this because otherwise it'd be really boring. And I don't want to speed things up. It's only a quick video, really. But yeah, look, it's great. I think I could put all this and then. What do you think? Does it make me look, you know, handsome? I don't know. Alrighty, yes. So here you see the back is lovely and symmetrical. Well, not symmetrical, but you know what I mean. It's now a lip of the hull of the boat, if that makes sense. I don't know all this boat technology stuff, wording stuff, but yeah, I know this is a hull and it floats on water. Now, what you do have to do is you've got to be careful. You can see I nicked it there. Is that when you're planing, if you are interested in what I'm doing, when you're planing, go around on the surface. So you've got to pretend that, well, not pretend, but you've got to keep this level to this and follow the curve. Otherwise, you'll nick the wood. But this is an interesting part where you've got two joined together. Let me show you this here. Can you see that? This is basically one. This was overlapping this one, and then you sort of like sand it down, and or as you can see, I've got some nicks here, but I've planed it down and then followed it so it becomes as one. Now you'll notice that the actual hull there is not quite fixed. Now I can glue that so it pushes in. You can see I can push that in and stick it in, but this is where, yeah, I'm a bit crap. But it all kind of, if you feel it, I mean this one slightly out of the lip, can you see that? So I might have to cut that and trim that in so it's the same as this one. The whole idea of it is to get it symmetrical. As I say, it's my first boat, it's my first sort of like doing stuff like this. I find it most therapeutic and really enjoyable. I'm just crap. Alrighty, so there we go. I've been playing about doing some planing. Yes, I've been playing with my plane. Yes. Anyway, so here you go. If you go to the overhead cam, you can see that it's kind of, it's alright. It's not great, it's not brilliant, it's not perfect, but the edges are really nice. This all gets cut off at the back, and then you get like a plate at the front, at the back, shall I say. But it's not too bad. I don't know if you can actually. I will glue these in. I will push these in, manipulate them, and bits and pieces. I need to cut this edge because it's poking out and sand that in. But if you could see there, I mean, it's not the greatest of view that you're getting, but yes, I'm caressing my bow. Who misses? I've got to cut this off, so I can do that in a minute with my Dremel. But let's go to the iPhone cam. There you can see them gaps. Yeah, they're a bit big, aren't they? But you can see, if you can actually look at the contour of the boat, it's not that bad. I've still got some sanding to do, which I'll muck about with, and then obviously we get the, if I can move bits and pieces, then we get these big chunks of cheese. And the big chunks of cheese, oh dear me, the big chunks, I sand them because they don't really fit in there properly. So I need to sand them down, these then, and then they basically carve away. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm doing. I mean, I've made a lot of mistakes. Me? Mistakes? Come on. But you know, this is all about learning, isn't it? And this is my journey of learning in the RC, and it's all aspects of RC. Of course, I love my planes, and if you saw last week's video when we went to the Royal Navy Air Arm Museum, I get all excited like a child at Christmas. Mind you, I still get excited at Christmas. Yeah, so there you go. That's what I was doing. So I wanted to do that today, and then obviously once I'm sanding, you got these permagrits. Someone did ask me what these were. I did answer them, but the permagrits, which are brilliant, and they come in all different shapes and sizes, and then you go using the contour of the bottom end of the boat. You just sand away. You know, try and get that as flat as possible. Now I'm not too worried about all the nicks and everything else in here, because the hull is being covered in some sort of fiberglass. It's like a fiberglass sheet. I've forgotten the name of it now. Of course I did, but it's in a box. So as usual, I'm not prepared. But that'll be a different video where we actually cover it. Once I've done all this in bits and pieces, I mean, it's basically, I mean, anyone that's building this boat is I would say, just get an idea that everything's not going to fit like an Airfix kit, which I did. As I say, this is still, sorry, my t-shirt's falling forward. It's hello. It's still a learning curve for me, but it's interesting. I've watched a lot of videos, a lot of guys like Mark Croucher and other bits and people like that have built stuff fresh and a model. Especially Cliff Harvey, of course, as I mentioned you again. And there's other people I do watch as well, but I forget names. But you know who you are. And it's the craftsmanship is just unreal. But it just goes to show that, you know, planes and all that sort of stuff are not always great to follow and stuff like that. So just try and think that especially myself, is like try and think a couple of steps ahead, which I haven't, but I know now too. With the rest of the top of the boat, I'll think about a couple of steps ahead. Is that going to fit? And dry fit things and stuff like that. Now, this was a big elephant in the room, the hull, because I was scared. And you can see there is gaps, so it doesn't always fit. I mean, it does say, you know, when you offer it up, it's like a banana to the wood, and it's like, well, how am I going to do that then? Trial and error. So I ended up, you know, putting it across, but obviously, yeah, that's not bad, and I can fill that and then sand it down so they'll be absolutely flat, and it's going to be fiberglassed anyway. So I need to cut that off, and I need to, because that is coming in a bit. I did notice that I did do that at the back, but I was able to peel off the back because this is fantastic. This Rocket Rapid, and then your what's that ever it's called, Rocket Blaster. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Obviously, I'm using the white glue, special one, and I'm also using inside. I'm using the yellow glue as well. I mean, this will all be waterproofed anyway. I should have got the stuff out to show you, but maybe I'll show you at the end what's going to be covered with it. But it's just a quick movie, really, just to show you how I'm getting on with the boat. Well, there you go. It was just a quickie, just to let you know what's going on with the boat. I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon sort of sanding and bits and pieces and doing some lovely stuff. I will take pictures rather than video because it's just easier to do. Because if you want me to video the rest of it and bits and pieces, then please leave it in the comments below. I just don't want to bore people too much. Just a little bit. Anyway, listen. This is so it's an easy coat. This is what it is. So easy coat, if you can read that. Easy coat, and you use the super lightweight glass fibre laminating fabric. There you go. If you actually Google in YouTube, got myself a foghorn for the boat. Kino, if you do this on Dulux Materials, you can see I've gone mad with Dulux Materials lately. I've got loads of stuff from them. It's silly stuff, really. I don't know why. I just push that crazy button. But it's all stuff that I'm going to need, especially when I start doing the top of the boat, which is all lovely stuff and bits and pieces. And of course, that was the elephant in the room, and I'm happy that it's not perfect, but it's Dad's RC Hangar boat. And if if it droops and bits and pieces of the water, we can fix all that. But yeah, that's what it's going to be. So I wanted to do a video on there because it's not really a video. There's one video by Dulux that shows you how to do this and stuff. But it's lovely stuff, and it'll make all that waterproof and hardened and everything else. And then we've got all the electronics and stuff to put in. It's really, really exciting times. As I say, the weather, I don't know when it's going to break. It's actually turned sunny now. I've just gone outside, got myself a cup of tea, and it's gone sunny. So I don't know what this weather's doing. I really don't. I know for a fact if I start getting excited and start reloading some batteries and bits and pieces, and you know. But then again, it's been heavy raining for the last, I don't know, God knows how many days. The field will be waterlogged, and you can't drive onto there, unfortunately. So if you can get out and fly boats, cars, planes, jets, quads, anything. Then get out and have fun while you can. If that weather breaks, then you can get out there. In fact, I've got a little small helicopter that I got from when we was up at down at Somerset from a shop called Hobby Hangar. I think it's Hobby Hangar. I could be wrong. I'll put a little picture in there. Lovely little shop. They had stuff in there, but you know, I wanted something to little play with. If you watch the other videos and bits and pieces that I did last week, and then you'll see that I had a massive field at the back where we were staying for a little break, and the farmer turned around to me and says, yeah, if you want to use that field for RC, go for it. What a hero. In fact, I'll put some links where we stayed as well, because they are fantastic. If you can get out and have some fun, please do it. But be safe. Most of all, keep safe. But you had that fun. Listen, thank you for watching this today, and thanks for supporting me with you know, subscribers, and especially all the people that are members. Thank you so much. If I don't say it enough, I apologise, but thank you. You know, it makes me realise that someone is watching it. Hey, all good. Listen, see you later. Thanks for popping by. Ta-ra.